When looking online, I found it useful to look for clothing for short men. I don't mean this to be demeaning to a soul, but in any event, that's a place to start. I also found that there were a couple of blogs. There actually are quite a few, but here's some good examples. One was for thefit.com, and the other was themodestman.com. Take a look at these. They've got a ton of good pointers. And then start gathering ideas in what you like. I think it's a good idea to look at people. Look at what they're wearing, look at ads, find the looks of clothing that you like or what are the things that you're drawn to. Proper fit is essential to looking right for anybody. And one of the pointers that I found was that sleeve length can really be critical. If your sleeves are too long, for example, in a t-shirt, that looks weird. And if your dress shirts are too long in the sleeve, that can make you look funny as well. So buy the right length, and you can find these. I'll show you some resources as to where to go for the right sizes. Pant seam length can be shortened. For example, if you can hem, you can do that. You can go to a tailor and have this done as well. Or you can find the right brands that will cater to somebody who is not 6'4". Shoe size can be important, and accessories must be the proper scale for your appearance. Now, I know this is tricky for some adult males, but sometimes if you can just step around your own ego, you might want to look at a junior or children's department in both clothing and shoes. They have good quality, they're cheaper, and if you buy classic styles, these are going to span the ages. So you can find things in a youth department, for example, that might fit a shorter height person better. One of the tips that I found was shopping online, because I found that the online size range was broader than what I could find in a brick and mortar store. Flavent.com, Etsy, Land's End, of course, The Gap, Eddie Bauer, REI, and of course Nordstrom. They all have a wider size range if you look online. Don't just buy men's accessories. Scale is really important. It's important to know that watches and watch bands come in different sizes and different scales that will work better or worse depending on your body size. I learned that neckties actually come in 3 lengths that you can buy, and if yours is too long, it looks weird.